Okay, so today is the 8th of Jan. Unfortunately, I haven't made any videos since the 1st of Jan like I hoped to. I just got really busy during the week and I thought, well, if anything, I won't commit to any dates aside from a weekly check-in. My diet is going well. I have lost 5.4 kilos in a week, which is great. And under any given circumstance, I would normally celebrate, but having PCOS, the longest I've been able to keep off weight has been a week or 2 weeks before the weight that I lost goes on, plus a little bit more. I decided that I would make this video a little bit earlier than the time that I made the last one, which was close to midnight, and that was simply because I had to get it done on the 1st of Jan, because I knew if I didn't do it on the 1st of Jan, I wouldn't bother on the 2nd of Jan. And I was so tired, so tired. But this time, again, I have no notes. I haven't prepared anything other than what's up in my head. And right now I've hit record and pretty much everything's gone straight out my head. Which is a bit of a shit, but quite common for me because I'm always fatigued and my short-term memory has just gone to shit, to be honest. It's absolute crap. It's like a goldfish some days. So, PCOS. In case I didn't cover all of the symptoms I have, I won't go into early symptoms. The symptoms I have now, I get whiskers, I get pimples, not major pimples. I get the odd sore one that pops up. I get maybe 3 or 4 of those a year. But generally it's like little white heads, not too many black heads. The whiskers on the chin, the whiskers like under the chin, excessive sweating, but that's, I guess, also partly genetic and mostly weight gain related. Then, of course, there's the weight gain and not being able to lose weight. I'm not sure if part of my symptoms are certain foods not agreeing with me anymore, but I don't know if it's because of that or because of PCOS that I now get bloated very, very easily. I would say it's PCOS related because I've seen a lot of women in the forum I'm in complain about bloating, and I've seen photos of them where they've shown their stomachs before eating and then after, and it's insane, and it must be so painful for them. But I know for me it can get incredibly painful, and it's gotten to the stage that I have started vomiting. Not that I've induced it or anything, it's just gotten to the stage my stomach hurts so much and nothing is coming out that ultimately something has to come out. The periods being incredibly heavy and far too regular. That's why I'm on the pill, so that's balanced out to every month. And it's gone down a bit with the pill too. It's not as heavy as what it normally is. Having said that though, there are still 1 or 2 each year that are really, really heavy. What else? I think that's it. It affects me with depression. I already had depression. But it adds to that. I'm not sure if it's the hormone imbalance and or if it's a combination of self-esteem issues with like with weight gain. I know that in 2007, certainly 2008, when I was healthy and I was down to, I don't know, 71, 72 kilos, I felt on top of the world. I would wake up in the morning refreshed, recharged, and just looking forward to what the new day would bring. And it was like when I used to wake up when I was a child before one of my best friends died and childhood changed. It took away part of my innocence, in a way. God, I'm saying too often. But I used to wake up as a kid and it was just like, today's a new day. It's excellent. What's going to happen today? You know, every day was an adventure. And I got to wake up as an adult like that, and it was the best feeling ever. Once I started putting on weight, you wake up, you're sore, you're slower to get out of bed, you don't sleep as well because you're overweight, you don't breathe as well, you snore. My sleeping is absolute crap. I can be dead tired. I can struggle to stay awake throughout the day and have multiple micro sleeps. And then at night, I can struggle to actually fall asleep. And then once I do fall asleep, it feels like I've just gotten into that whole, yeah, I'm just sleeping. That's it. I'm not getting into restful sleep. I do dream, but it doesn't feel like the dreams aren't anywhere near as good as what I used to have, or as often. But yeah, I wake up constantly to pee. I don't know if that's because I've had 4 kids and my bladder's just shot. But yeah, it's a really, really light sleep now. Where the hell was I going with this? Yeah, so I want to see if losing weight should theoretically improve my sleep. I'm not losing weight. I've got to make it clear. And I don't know if I said it in the last video because, to be honest, I recorded the last video and I went, crap, I jabbered on for 15 minutes. I was dead tired. I zoned out multiple times because I just totally lost my train of thought. And I went, if I review this, I am going to want to edit it. It's going to make me cringe. The lighting was crap. The sound is probably crap. Just upload it. Get it over and done with. It's done. It's part of your New Year's resolution. It's part of putting you out of your comfort zone, but also making you gain confidence. And yeah, so I did it. And I'll do the same with this one. Eventually down the track, I will hopefully get to the stage where I can edit and add in text and God knows what else when I actually have time on my hands, when I'm not juggling little kids anymore and they've gone off to school. But that seems so far down the track. So for now, you just get the raw me and my pets when they decide to pop in. So yeah, I don't know if I finished what I was saying at the start of this, which is bad. I think I got totally sidetracked. No, I did. So yeah, I've lost 5.4 kilos. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next week brings. And after that, it's after that point when I get into the 3rd week, if I've still maintained a weight loss, then I'll finally go, oh my God, I've actually lost weight. It sounds really dumb, but unless you have polycystic ovarian syndrome or something that affects your body the same way or a similar way with weight gain, you won't fully understand it. I was talking to my sister about it, my youngest sister, last night now. God, it feels so much longer than that, but I am so tired. I went to bed at 3 a.m. And I said, it's so frustrating to have, God, I must have seen about 7 doctors in the time between getting diagnosed and having been diagnosed, in the first, I suppose, year or 2 of diagnosis. And all they ever said in terms of weight loss was keep up the diet, with me saying I'm vegetarian and near vegan because I didn't eat too much dairy because it just doesn't sit well in my stomach. And keep up the exercise. And again, because I don't have a car, I walk a lot of places. And I just think, but you don't get it. I'm not losing any weight. For any other person, this would be fine. This would be achievable, but it's not. And you don't get that. And they need to do so much more research into PCOS. And so many people don't get it. They just think, again, I think I covered it in the last video, because it's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, they assume that it just affects your ovaries, and it doesn't. It affects your entire body. and ultimately your mental health. And I think any woman who has polycystic ovarian syndrome and doesn't suffer from some sort of depression or anxiety is a bloody tough woman, and kudos to her. But for the rest of us, I mean, we're still tough going through it, and suffering from mental health issues. But what choice do we have? There is no cure for this. Yeah, so I think that's about all I had to cover. I have, like I said, I've stuck to the diet. It is literally just fruit and vegetables. No nuts, no dairy, no fish, no meat. The only thing I've had this week, aside from fruit and veg and water, because I live on lime mineral water, natural mineral water, not the flavored sugary stuff, is 3 cups of tea made with soy milk and stevia, and 9 pieces of PK chewing gum. That's it. But yeah, I don't miss eating fish. I don't miss eating dairy. What I do miss is the filler stuff. And the amount of times I've thought, oh, I'm hungry, it's lunchtime, it's whatever, I'll get a sandwich, I'll have toast for breakfast, and I think, no, you can't. So it's reprogramming my brain to not think about that, to not look at that as an option. And I've been good with it. I'm happy that I've stuck with it. Yeah, and I don't look at it like I'm doing this for the entire month or the week. I look at it like I've got to get through today. Just focus on today. That's it. Just live in the moment and get through today. And then tomorrow is a new day. I have been weighing myself daily, and I know a lot of people will say don't do that. If I stop, then I will just go back to weighing myself weekly. But at the moment, I want to see if there's anything I eat that triggers weight gain. And so far, there's been nothing. So yeah, if I don't check in the next few days, I will definitely be back next Monday, which is the 15th. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.